Welcome back to the FU Zebras, guys. I am Coach and you are watching Coach Plays Games. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about the end of the season awards, how teams finish their bowl games, and then we're going to start going into the off season. So we got a lot of information to cover. Let's get started. Looking at the BCS Bowls, guys, looks like UCF beat Wisconsin 35-29 to finish 3 in the national rankings. Playing in the All-State Sugar Bowl was Nebraska and Notre Dame. As you can tell, guys, Nebraska whooped Notre Dame 44-9. The Orange Bowl was played between Virginia Tech and Oklahoma. Virginia Tech ended up winning 41-24. And for your national championship game, it was between Alabama and Stanford. Stanford ended up winning 42-26 to end their perfect season 14-0. Your Heisman winner this year was Bryce Love. He was the running back at Stanford. He was a 99 overall senior. Next on our list is to see who got All-American honors. So this list is first team All-American. As you can see, guys, there's a couple people on this list that we know. First up is wide receiver Nicholas Herman. On the defensive side of the ball, we had sophomore Johnson Wadibaugh, middle linebacker Kid Caliber, and finally free safety JUCO transfer Rashid O'Brien. We also had a couple Zebras get freshman All-American honors. These players include Jermaine Simmons, who was our quarterback this year, wide receiver Nicholas Herman, and wide receiver Logan Smith. On the defensive side of the ball, we had Joe Battle at cornerback and strong safety Derek Dow. Looking at the season-ending top 25 polls, Forney University ended up number 21 in the coaches polls and number 20 in the media poll. Looks like the Zebras want to offer me a contract extension. Says, "You did it, Coach. Everyone here is so impressed with the job you have done that we've decided to offer you an extension. Let's go ahead and view this contract." So the Zebras want to lock Peyton Manning up for the next 7 years, all the way in 2021. I guess winning a BCS bowl game will do that. I'm not going anywhere, so let's go ahead and accept this contract. Let's go ahead and look at the players that are leaving. So it looks like all these guys are leaving for graduation. None of them are leaving to become pros. And most of these people didn't even get to play. There's only a couple people that I'm actually going to miss. I'm going to miss tight end Lucas Moore because we don't even have a tight end. I have not recruited a tight end the last 2 off seasons, so that's something we're definitely going to have to focus on. Everyone else can pretty much be replaced. The only guy that's worth anything was the punter Kerr, and he was an 80 overall. Other than that, no one else was above an 80. Finally, guys, we are back at recruiting. We're going to go ahead and get into the recruiting board. This is our last chance to try to get some athletes to join our squad. Let's take a look at what we got. So in my experience, guys, you got to throw a lot of points at only a few prospects if you really want to get the players you want. So that's what I did. First off, we got Walter Carter. He's a defensive end, 77 overall, 4-star product. We're throwing 3,000 at him. Up next is Dominic Hooper. He is a 77 overall athlete, 4-star product. He is the best player on our board. We're going to go throw 5,000 at him. Hopefully that's enough to get him away from Auburn. This dude can play free safety, cornerback, or running back. Stephen Hall is a team need. He's another defensive end, 68 overall, 3-star product. We're going to throw 750 at him since we already have a really big lead. Antonio Roach, 3-star middle linebacker, 68 overall. We're going to need him to back up Kid Caliber once he leaves. Last but not least, we got David Jones. We're throwing 1,350 points at him. Once Rashid O'Brien leaves for the NFL or graduates, we're going to need free safety, so that's where he's going to fill that spot in. If we're able to get him, he'll be redshirted. All right, guys, so in our last-ditch effort, we actually did really good signing a couple guys. We ended up getting Walter Carter, who we really wanted, a 4-star product. Dominic Hooper, another 4-star product. Brian Carr, didn't really know him or put any points for him, but we got him. Stephen Hall, another defensive end that we wanted really bad. We got him. We ended up getting Antonio Roach as well. He's going to be a backup to Kid Caliber. Cody Smith, halfback, 64. Didn't throw any points at him, but we got him. David Jones, another guy that we really needed. Free safety. He's going to redshirt, and he's going to be able to back up Rashid O'Brien. Let's take a look at all the recruits that we signed this year. First up, we got Tim Williams, tackle. Andre Johnson, wide receiver. Mike Fitzpatrick, punter. Brett Bryant, outside linebacker. Stephen Hall, defensive end. Brian White, tackle. Will Young, center. David Jones, free safety. Avery Moore, athlete. Lee Muhammad, athlete. Doug Russell, guard. Dominic Hooper, athlete. Matt Marshall, D-tackle. Antonio Roach, middle linebacker. Walter Carter, defensive end. Cody Smith, halfback. Brian Carr, wide receiver. And Jason Charles, center. Forney University finished with the 34th best recruiting class this year. We ended up having 4 4-star prospects, 11 3-stars, 2 2-stars, and 1 1-star for a total of 18. Alright guys, so next thing on our list is position changes. We need to figure out where we want these athletes to play next year. So looking at all my freshman athletes, we're going to head and put Amore at a... Let's see, he best fits as a wide receiver. He's a 79 overall. That'll make him like the 3rd or 4th best receiver that we have. D. Hooper. This guy, like I said earlier, was going to be a great cornerback, free safety, or halfback. He could be awesome at halfback as a 78 overall, but we really need help at the cornerback position. At cornerback, he's a 77, and he's already going to be the best corner on our team as a freshman. Finally, we got Lee Muhammad. Let's see what he's best at. We're going to put Lee Muhammad at free safety. That bumps him up to a 75 overall from a 71 athlete. We're going to redshirt him, and then next year he should be an awesome player. So after winning back-to-back MAC conference championships, guys, I thought it was time to switch conferences. We have a better team now, so let's go after the biggest, baddest conference there is, the SEC. We've decided to play in the West with the likes of Alabama, Arkansas, Auburn, LSU, Ole Miss, and Texas A&M. Here's a look at our depth chart for the upcoming season, guys. We got Jermaine Simmons, who's a sophomore. He's going to be an 86 overall. He's going to be our starting quarterback. Then we're going to have Terry Anderson, who's an 85 overall. Fullback is Spurlock, who's a 74 overall. Wide receivers, we got a great group here. We got Smith, an 84. Herman is 83. Moore is a 79. And Johnson is a 78. Subscribers, Martinez is a 72. And Anderson Jr. is a 70. At tight end, we got Rainieri, who's a 71. And Mays, who's a 71. Biggest improvement so far has been on the offensive and defensive lines. We have left tackle, freshman, White is a 71 overall. Left guard Russell's a 75 overall. Center is Young. He's a 65 overall. Right guard Denman is a 74. Right tackle Williams is a 72. Left end Carter is a 77 freshman. Right end is subscriber Wadiba. He's a junior All-American. He's a 72 overall. D tackle Shelvin, he's a transfer. He's a 90 overall. Expecting big things out of this guy. Left outside linebacker McNair is a senior. He is a 79 overall. Middle linebacker, we got Kid Caliber, who is a junior. He is a 98 overall. Right outside linebacker is Overshawn. He's an 85 overall. Cornerbacks, we got Johnson, who's an 82 overall senior. We got Hooper, who's a 77 freshman. Battle is a 75, and McKinley is a 70. At free safety, we have O'Brien, who is an 86 overall with 98 speed. Strong safety, we got sophomore Dow, who is an 80 overall. Kicker is Henry, he's an 82 overall. And finally, the punter, Fitzpatrick, is a 79 overall freshman. This is going to be our first year in the SEC, and we have an A+ schedule rating. Let's take a look at our teams that we'll be playing this year. First up, we got Florida State, who's ranked number 21. Ohio State's ranked number 3. Idaho, followed by Georgia, who's ranked number 4. Arkansas, Kentucky, number 5 Auburn, LSU, Ole Miss, number 17 Notre Dame, number 15 Texas A&M, and then number 2 Alabama. And if all goes well, we'll be playing in a conference championship. Well, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching Coach Plays Games. I'm Coach. Please hit that like and subscribe. And the next time you see me, we'll be starting Season 3 of the FU Zebra Dynasty.